Hi, I'm Mani Subramanian. Today we will talk about how to run multiple OcNOS VMs in GNS3. I will take you through these 4 major steps. You will need 3 things to get started. First items are files. Download Quick Start Guide and GNS3 project file from this URL. Second item you need is a server. It is recommended to run GNS3 server VM on a remote server, not on your laptop. Third item you need is laptop where you will run GNS3 application. These are the 4 major steps. First, we will install GNS3 server VM. Second, we will install GNS3 client on your laptop. Third, we will import GNS3 project on your client. The fourth one, we will verify BGP L3 VPN functionality. First step is to download GNS3 server VM, which is a OVF format file. Use this link in the Quick Start Guide to download and follow the Quick Start Guide. Use the OVF image you downloaded to create GNS server VM on ESXi server. Once the image comes up, you power it down and click Edit Settings and set these parameters: CPU 2, memory 16, everything as noted here. Make sure you have a DHCP server running on the network. Save the settings and power up the VM. Once it comes all the way up, you will see an IP address that is shown here on the blue screen. You will see the IP address. That is the IP address of GNS server VM. Please note down that IP address. Next, we are going to download GNS3 client application on the laptop. Based on your laptop type, whether it's a Windows or Mac, you will download the GNS3 client application as given in the Quick Start Guide. Once you download, you run the setup program, go through the wizard. It'll install it on your laptop. Once it is installed, run the GNS3 client application. Go to the menu GNS3 Preferences Server Main Server and click the Main Server tab as shown here. Enter these parameters. The protocol would be HTTP and the IP address is the one that you noted after the GNS server came up. Port number 80 TCP and the username and password are GNS3 and click OK. To check successful connection between the server and the GNS3 client, go to the GNS3 client app, click on the server summary, and there you will see the server running with green light. That means the connection between server and the client are running successfully. Step number 3 is to import the project file you downloaded earlier. Project file includes OcNOS VM image, OcNOS VM template, and the configuration. Everything you need in one file, that is the project file. So you import it in GNS3 client app, and then you click the play button that is at the top. That will start all the devices. In GNS3 client, click the topology summary. There you will see the console connection information. So to connect to the first OcNOS VM, you key in this address and connect it by VNC, whereas the servers are connected by Telnet. Currently, we support VNC for the console for OcNOS VM. Future, Telnet will be supported. So connect with VNC, and then if you look at show interface ETH0, you will see the IP address of the management port. You can SSH with username OcNOS and password OcNOS to look at the configuration and check commands. What we are going to do is generate traffic from one server, and it will go to the other server which is on the other end, by running ping traffic. I'm logged into the first server, Linux server. This is the command I use to generate traffic, ping -c 1000. I'm generating traffic ping packet every second. I'm sending it to the other server on the test verb, and you can see the traffic is going through. So I'm coming to the SSH into CSR, and I'm running show MPLS forwarding table. You can see here the last node. To reach last node, it goes through output ports ETH2 and ETH3. So we are running ECMP and it is load balanced. So here is the topology. Traffic is going from this server to CSR, and then it's load balanced through the output interfaces ETH2 and ETH3. So let me suspend ETH2 interface. So I have suspended. You can see the logs that ETH2 is suspended. Now if I look at MPLS forwarding table, only I see ETH3. Traffic is still going through ETH3. You are seeing it here. There is no stopping of traffic. It is still able to reach the other side through ETH3. Now I go back and resume this interface back. You can see from the log interface came up, and I'm looking at the MPLS forwarding table. Now the traffic is going through output interface ETH2 and ETH3. There are other verification commands for BGP and L3 VPN in the quick start guide. Feel free to use those commands to verify, and the traffic is still flowing. Now you have the BGP and L3 VPN lab working. You can do many things. You can add, remove OcNOS VMs. You can change connections. You can also change configurations. Have fun.